Hi guys, Hannah here and welcome to HF Budgets. Welcome to May week 4 cash stuffing. So let's go ahead and give this a count. We should have $365 here. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 3, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, and 65. So that is perfect. Let's go ahead and set this up. Hope you guys are all doing well. I am still on vacation. I come back on Monday, so this is another pre-filmed video. We are stuffing my wallet this week. So I'm gonna pull what I typically stuff in my wallet, which is $175, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 75. And before, I'm not gonna actually put it in my wallet, since I am pre-filming this, I'll set this aside and have it ready for when I come back. But before we stuff the full 175 into what would be my wallet, we're going to jump into a savings challenge. This is a Bookish savings challenge. You are a violent little thing, aren't you? By Oh Mama Budgets over on Instagram. And this week I'm going to go ahead and put $35 into this savings challenge. Typically I'll put $30, but I think actually we'll do the 30. We'll keep the 5 because it'll probably go towards our mini Monday video anyways. And so we will go ahead and we'll do this $25 space and this $5 for 30. Yeah, because then I think we only have one more $25 space, and then we're down to 20s, 10s, and 15s, and 5s. So now in Bookish Mama Budgets, we have 120 and 30. 130, which is great. This will save us $305 in total, which is very exciting. Okay, so I will go ahead and put this 145 aside, and then I'll stick that aside for when I come back. Jumping into our brown binder though. Personal health this week is getting $5. And now personal health has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 1, 5, 6, and 7. 107. In personal health, and I think I do need to update my trackers. That is okay. Household is also going to get 5, so we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65 in household. Skincare is getting 5, and now skincare has 50, 70, 90, 100, 105, and 110 in skincare. Emergency, we did finish a savings challenge last time, so we're just going to continue stuffing this for now. Oh, I do need to pull that. I will pull that to put in the bank. But emergency, we're adding 5 this week, is now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, and 5, which is great. Christmas this week is also getting 5. So now we have 100, 200 in the bank, 10, 15, 20, and 21. 221 in Christmas. Car maintenance is going to be getting $10 this week. And now in car maintenance, we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, and 400. So I also get to take that next 100 to the bank as well, which is awesome. This feels really good. I feel like when I was in my early 20s, I stressed a lot on car maintenance issues, and I feel like my car always had issues, and I never had like an allocated savings towards my car. So to have this, I mean, it's $400, which could be a lot or a little depending on car repairs, but it's nice to have this and to be building that. So I'm really proud of myself for that. All right, jumping into our green binder here. Starting off with Costco. Costco this week is going to be getting $10. So now in Costco, we have 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. $1.80 in Costco. H Mart is going to be getting 5. So now in H Mart we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. And Friends is going to be getting 10. So now in Friends we have 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. It is good because we have some planned, so it's nice to have some money in there. Personal spending is going to be getting 5 this week, and now we have 10, 20, and 25 in personal spending. Travel is also going to be getting 5. So now in travel we have 20, 30, 40, 45, and 50. Halfway to our next 100 in this envelope, and then we can put it in our travel binder. Hannah today is getting 5, and so now in Hannah we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 15, and 20. So 220 in Hannah. Clothing is getting 5, and now clothing has 15. Spent a lot on clothing for this trip, so it's going to be a slow build back up. Gifts this week is getting 5, so we have 20, 40, 50, 55, and 60 in gifts. I have 2 friends' birthdays in June, so we're going to need to bulk this up a little. 2 close friends. 30, 40, and Thriving is getting 5, so we have 20, 30, 35, 40, and 45. This is saving towards my 30th birthday trip, which will be next summer with my best friend from growing up. So super excited about that. Budgeting items, we are in Shop Small is fully funded according to myself, so we are not adding anything into there, but we will add $5 into Disney spending, and that puts us at 20, 30, 35, 40, and 41 in Disney spending. And then tech is going to get 5 as well, and now in tech we have 100, 5, 10, and 15. 115 in tech. And that is all for our green binder. Next up we have our savings challenge binder. We jumped into this at the beginning of the video, but we are now here to stuff the rest of our savings challenges. And we are going to kick off with our savings with friends by budgeting with Amanda. We are currently working on Moana and Inside Out. So last week we scratched a 9, and we are going to do another memory for 12 total. So I'll go ahead and pull that 12. We will cross off another memory, and I'll leave that here. So now in our Savings with Friends challenge book we have, or at least the ones that we were working on because we did finish one before. So for these 2 sections we're sitting at 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, and 50, which is a great amount. And we will go ahead and scratch our next scratch off to see what we'll be saving next week. And we got another 10. So we'll be saving 10 and another memory for $13 next week. Great. All right, moving on. Oops. Yeah. We don't have a travel. We are starting to save for a travel, our next cash dash travel. I did reveal it in my budget with me. We were not stuffing anything in it this week, so we're going to jump to our Pizza Fridays by MikaelaCreationsCo, and we are going to be adding $26 into this savings challenge. And that is our next highest one on this column. And now in our Pizza Fridays savings challenge, we are sitting at $400 in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 545 in MikaelaCreationsCo. I will be taking our next 100 to the bank, so it doesn't have to sit in here. And then that's going towards long-term emergency, which is my 3 months of expenses. So that'll be a nice chunk once that is finished. Jumping into Bloom Into Savings, this is by the Darling Dollars over on Kofi, and this week we are adding in $15. Let's go ahead and stick that in. And we're gonna do that in, and I always forget the pink marker. We're gonna do that in a 9 and a 6 for 15, because I do want to knock out these $9 spaces. So that's what we're looking like on Bloom Into Savings. And currently we are at 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, and 50. Sweet. We have 2 savings challenges that are currently at $50. That feels good. I like that. All right, jumping into the first of our 2 year-long savings challenges. I'm doing this first one is by Buttercup Budgets. We're gonna do this first row here. I allocated each popsicle to be $3, so we are stuffing in $8 to this challenge this week. And we get to cross off our first row. So 1 plus 3 is 4, 6, and 8 for Buttercup Budgets. And then jumping next into Budget with Amanda. This is our second year-long challenge, and we are going to be adding $9 into Budget with Amanda this week. Let's grab the 9. And we did that in this 5 and this 4. I don't need that anymore. Like trying to not click and unclip the pen. And that kicks off June for Budget with Amanda. All right. No F1 races last weekend, so we're not stuffing that, but we will stuff our Color and Save by Budget with Carly. And we are adding $8 into this challenge today. And that, we are going to work on our first $2 spaces. So we're going to color in this box down here. I'm hoping to finish this maybe within the next, I don't think I'll do it in like a couple weeks, but soon is the goal. These markers also definitely are not for coloring in, but that is okay. I've had them for so long and I would like to use them. So that is what we are looking like with Budget with Carly. And with those $8, we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So $97 in Budget with Carly. Our last savings challenge in this binder is this cute It's Okay to Feel the Feels Inside Out Savings Challenge by the Fancy Dollar over on Instagram. And we are adding in $12 to knock out Fear here. And then we'll do Anger down here. And with those $12, we now have in our Inside Out Challenge 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 78, and 79. So some awesome progress in that one. And that is all for our savings challenges. And that is all the money that we had in our tray. I will go ahead and stick that $145 aside for our wallet when I get back. And then the last thing we are going to do this week is jump into our debt story, which I need to grab our money for. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so we are bringing in $5 for our debt story this week. And this debt story idea is from Steph's on a Budget. She is the one that came up with the concept, but then also created these dashboards and has a download that you can buy on her Etsy, which is where I got these for debt story. So we have our $5 in the bank. We're going to jump to the back and grab our prop coins out. And we'll jump to envelope 7, which is where we ended last time. And the way that I do debt story is I roll a die. If it lands on a 1 or 2, the envelope gets one coin. If it lands on a 3 or 4, it gets 2, and if it lands on a 5 or 6, it'll get 3. So let's go ahead and get rolling. 3 going into 7, 1 going into 8, jumping back up to 1, 2 going into 1, 2 going into 2, 3 going into 3, that was fun, 2 going into 4, 1 going into 5, one going into 6, and I think 7 will get our last one, which is perfect because that is all that it asked for that last roll. So we are going to go ahead and start on number 8 next time. Let's jump back to the front to see what we got. And we'll grab our pen. All right, first up here we have a savings challenge from Delilah Budgets. Each space on all of these savings challenges are 25 cents, and this week it got 50, so we get to cross off 2 spaces. So we have 25 and 50 for Delilah Budgets. Next up, challenge number 2 got 2 50-cent pieces for $1. Yeah, and this is by Saving with Sam. It's a cute little shark themed one. And so we have 25, 50, 75 cents, and $1 into that one. Envelope number 3 is Life with Me, Eileen, and it got $1.25. Big winner today. Okay, and it looks like it only needed $1 to finish, so we will go ahead and pull our 2 50-cent coins that we got. And we'll do 25, 50, 75, $1. And this saved us 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'll write 4. We will grab $4 from our bank. 1, 2, 3, and 4 for this one. And I'm gonna write DS on the back for debt story. And we'll go ahead and stuff that at the end. But let's pull in our next challenge. We have this cute little baby Minnie one from Budget with Amanda, and we are kicking it off with 25 cents this week. Next up, we got Saturn's Vault in this bear flower bear, and it got 50 cents. So we can do 25 cents and 50 cents in our 4th challenge. Number 5 just got 1, and we are kicking off this new challenge by the Secret Budgeter. I'm the reason Mom is dragging today. It's a cute pun. So we get to do our first one for 25 cents. Envelope number 6 also got a quarter today, and this is my Damari Divine Creations, so we get to cross off one of our circles. Looks like if we get around to it next week, we'll be finishing that one. And then this is 7, definitely not last. We have this cute one by Becca Kim Budgets. It's Hello Sunshine, and it got 25, 50, 75, and $1, which completes it. So we have 25, 50, 75, and $1. So this saved us 1, 2, 3, and $4 as well. Put debt story while I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and pull the $4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Out for this challenge. And that is 2 that we've completed. So let's pull in our next challenge back here. I think I have one from Becca from Budget. So we'll bring it in this next one from Art Lily's Creation. Very cute. It says Adventure is Calling. So we will start that one next week. And then last but not least is number 8, and it got 25 cents. The best is yet to come by Overthinking and Budgeting, and we get to cross off 1 space on here. And that is where we're kicking off next week. Awesome. So let me go ahead and stick these back in. That is what Debt Story looks like if you are new here. It's kind of a quick go around, but it's helping to save micropayments towards my debt. And before I'm gonna pull these. I'm gonna actually put these together so I can put the ones back. So we should have $8 total. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll leave the 3, and I'm gonna grab one of these 5s and stick this 5 back in our bank, just so we have some money to pull if we need. Okay, so for this 8, we are going to jump into our brown binder. And then towards the back here, we have this new car envelope, which is where we're putting all of the money that we are saving from Debt Story and our Mini Monday. And this time we are adding $8, so this will put us at $42. And all of these, I think, are from Debt Story, which is incredible. So let's go ahead and give this a count. We have 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, and 42. So I'll probably pull this now because this is the, oh no, I'll pull it before I go on my trip. but we have one more mini Monday that I'll be filming before then. So we'll see if we're able to finish anything else for our extra car payment. All right. Thank you for joining me for another cash stuffing video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and leave a comment and give it a like. And I will see you guys next time for our mini Monday. Have a great one.